My name is Will. I was born in the Caribbean and lived in London for 25 years, where I practice sustainable development as a profession. For 10 years, I've been supporting impoverished children in Africa with food, shelter, and education. Since arriving in Kenya in 2023, I've been collaborating with charitable schools which provide free meals and education for children in need. Primary and secondary education are not free, and many children are out of school due to lack of funds. The schools are located in Dandora and Kariobangi, Nairobi, and receive no government assistance, so they rely on donations, which are usually minimalistic, resulting in a cycle of hardship month after month. They struggle to meet basic commitments as rent, utility bills, teaching aids, food costs, computers, and wages. Now let's hear a few words from some of our compassionate volunteers.
I am Mr. Kennedy, the manager Imperial Junior School. The school was set up in 2008 in this estate in Dandora, Nairobi City, Jiri Sub-County. The main objective of starting this school in 2008 was to serve the community, especially the marginalized ones, people that could not afford or manage to get into public school or well-to-do with schools. Our major purpose here is to offer them quality education, provide them with some basic necessities like food to those who cannot manage to get these at home, provide them with clothing and other basics for education. The age group that we serving is from age 3 to 13. Dandora, first of all, is one of the slums in Nairobi City. Its identity is majorly based on the dumping site, which is so big and just adjacent to it. The people around Dandora majorly are hustlers. They survive on from hand to mouth. They do casual labor, and most of them are unemployed. And quite a good number, especially the parents that are in this school, come from around the dumping site, and they depend on the dumping site for their source of basic needs like food.
Like their parents, as the teacher said, they get this hand to mouth income. So you find going to school is a problem. School fee is a problem. Even getting the things they need here like books, pens, uniform also become a challenge.
I'm Beatrice Adiante. I deal with ECD learners, and I'm privileged to serve the children, serving the children. Basic needs has become so challenging, but we have tried our best as teachers to see how the children can go ahead.
My name is Brenda King. I'm a teacher at Imperial Junior School, and my major concern is the books in the school. The shortage of books makes it a little bit difficult, but we as teachers try our best, our level best, to give them all that is needed in the syllabus. So if we could find them books, it will be better.
My name is Alice Etienne. I'm one of the teachers here at Imperial Junior School. So the main challenge here is the environment. Yes, the environment is not safe for the children.
As Imperial Junior School, there are a myriad of challenges. But for the pupils or the candidates that we attend to, the biggest challenge to these kids are books. because it is through the books that they can get knowledge and transform their mindset into the society. Now, acquiring these books has become a major problem. Just as I have illustrated before, their parents work for peanuts. The money they get from the dump site, or rather the money that they garner from washing clothes for people, things like that, cannot sustain them. There are other pictures that you cannot draw on the board. So it is really challenging. For example, you're told to draw a gully erosion. You cannot draw gully erosion on the board. It will force us to have the books for the children to maybe see with their eyes from the books and maybe interpret what they have seen contrary to what they can see from the board. So books are a challenge, both the writing materials and the reading materials the teacher too. An angry child cannot absorb anything that the teacher is trying to administer to them. So it has been a challenge to us because some come to school with empty stomachs. Some of them miss supper, some miss breakfast, and with all this, we've got to maybe get means and ways into which we can supplement on the much that they did not get from their homes. I know one would ask, how then do you get food to supplement these kids? It's been a big challenge. The entire staff of Imperial, as you can see, or if I may tell you, they have always acted as parents or guardians to these kids. They help us to foster them. They nurture them as their own. And the little that they have maybe from their families, they would always wish to give it out or to share it out. We have always moved, sourced, and done a lot of research. Sometimes we get a little to feed them from the school. Sometimes we send them outside to go to the kiosks, depending on our pockets. If it were to go by standards, none of them could be here. But so to speak, we can say that they are volunteers who have given their heart purposefully to serve the community and to transform the lives of these kids. Anything that comes in this school, just as I had said before, the few tuition fee that the few able parents give is what we share collectively, equally irrespective of position. It is a flat rate. We share it evenly. There is none like a director. Currently the population that we have is 115 children. That is both boys and girls. The classes are graded as from play group, that is age 3 to 4, that is the preschools. We also have the primary level, lower classes, grade 1 to 3. Then we also have grade 4 to 6. And the grade 6 is the highest level in this place, simply because we don't have space. But if there was enough space, we would have extended to level 9. Like the word knowledge. Each and every pupil is supposed to have word knowledge, know how to operate a computer, and things like that. Now when we have the computers, and even the screens, nowadays they have the flat screens they use for illustrations on the walls. Some schools have projector screens. Some schools have the whiteboards. So with a combination of all of these, our pupils, we also believe that will be in the same standard with others from other schools in the country, because we have one syllabus, one system of education, and when they are being examined in exams, they don't maybe segregate and say that these ones are coming from the slums, they don't have computers. They do one exam. So we need to rationalize this and see how we can get even 2 in the school for illustrations. We don't have doors, we don't have windows. If you look at the roofs, the walls, they are all shattered. they pose a health risk even to the children themselves. When the weather changes, especially during the rainy seasons, the roofs are leaking, maybe spilling books on the pupils' books, uniforms, and desks. Sometimes when water overflows, it flows into the classrooms, which is also a major challenge. We have our toilets on the structures, but sometimes we have got water challenges. And we do appeal that if we could get maybe large water tanks for reservoirs.
We recognize that to continue this vital work, we need to help ourselves. The most prudent course of action is to start a broiler poultry project. In our community and marketplace, broiler chickens are in very high demand. Profit margins are lucrative, making this a safe and profitable business, and the project of our choice. This is why we are seeking funds to start a broiler chicken project. So we are asking you to help us make a start in helping ourselves today. Thank you.